Hey everyone, this is Rob with Black Knight. I'm here with Ahad Raza from AR Performance. We're here at Greystone Racquet Club. We're doing our summer training series. We've heard you a lot talking about intentional hitting. And to be honest, when I play, a lot of the times, I'm not really consciously thinking about my shot. So if you were to coach someone into hitting more intentionally, let's say from the back of the court, straight length, are you picking a point on the front wall? Are you aiming each time? Are you thinking about varying the pace? Like what sorts of things do you think about?
I actually love to get people to think about the outcome that they're intending. So if we're trying to hit a drive, we have to think, where do we want this ball to land? And if you're not getting that target, we have to start troubleshooting and see why. So now, is there a technical reason? Maybe it's something with your racket face, maybe it's something with your swing, your contact point, all of those sorts of things.
Maybe it's a lot of those things.
It could be, it probably is a bunch of those things. We talked about spacing and rotation earlier, maybe it's, those are some things linked into it. Then once you recognize whether you're achieving that objective or not, you can start making changes. Okay. So if I find that someone's drives are too short, then we look and say, they're short and you're hitting it really hard, then you can adjust and say, well, it's pretty low on the front wall. Why don't you hit with the same pace, because that seems to be a comfortable pace for you, but try aiming slightly higher on the front wall and then see what the corresponding changes in the back of the court.
Right, okay. So it's hitting with purpose.
It's hitting with purpose.
Yeah.
So, what is the fundamental goal behind length? One of the fundamental goals is to push your opponent off the tee so you can take control of the tee. Right. Now, if you're hitting everything short, landing in the service box, you're not achieving your objective. So then you have to start thinking, well, why is the ball going short? Is it short because I'm hitting it too low and hard? Is it short because I'm hitting it too soft but not high enough? You have to start figuring out what combination of factors are working and not working, and then try to make a change.
Got it, okay, fair enough. So if people aren't consciously aware of this, especially beginner players, intermediate players who haven't, they have a lot to think about. Right. They're really just thinking about hitting the sweet spot.
Right.
How can they also, because you can only think of, you only have so much bandwidth.
Absolutely. How
can you also think about the pace, the height of on the wall? Is it just isn't that going to blow their circuits? so many things to think about.
Yeah, I think you could say a simple way to do it is just set a target. So, we have these cool strips on the court, which we'll use in a few minutes.
They're bar mats, actually, but yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Set a target on the court.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set a target on the court, and then you focus on your technique, and then the target will take care of itself eventually. Now, obviously, if someone's a beginner and they're focused on technique, then you're not thinking so much about the targets. You're not thinking about the quality of the shot. You got to focus on, like you said, one or two things at a time.
Okay.
Okay, so beginners, intermediates, don't even worry about the shot quality. If you're working on a specific technical aspect, just work on that technical aspect. Even if they completely mishit the ball and it doesn't go where you want it to go, but they did what you're trying to teach them, that's a success.
Okay. Got it. So put down some targets, try to be intentional with hitting those, and if you're not achieving your objective, then troubleshoot. But again, beginner, intermediates, don't even worry about targets. If there's a specific technical thing that you're working on, just focus on that, even if you completely miss your target. Okay.
If you execute the technique correctly and you miss your target, that's a success, because you're building the foundations you need in order to then continue to grow your skills. Okay.
So then for beginners and intermediates, how do they know that they have the wrong technique?
Well, that's where you need a coach.
There you go. AR Performance is available for coaching online. So getting a squash coach is what you'd recommend. Because
you need someone to, because when you're a beginner, you don't have the knowledge base in order to be able to self-decipher and self-decode things, right?
Yeah.
So even if you watch a pro match, you could be seeing everything the pros are doing, but you have no idea what they're doing because that knowledge base is missing. So you need someone to teach you some of those fundamental aspects of the game, and then you have to start feeling what you're doing and what you aren't doing, and then make adjustments from there.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out any more of our content, head to our YouTube channel. And if you want to check out any more Black Knight gear, including rackets, accessories, and apparel, go to playbk.com and you'll find it there. Thanks again.